So the very thing that you accuse atheists of at pretty much every single turn, you are guilty of, and that is begging the question. Either you're a charlatan who on some level is consciously aware of the depravity of your tactics, the gilded nature of your intellectualism, the sheer dishonesty in how harshly you judge others who would even just attempt to refute what you're trying to say, or you're really just by nature that much of an arrogant dick. No, I'll admit the second one's probably more likely. It's kind of rare to find someone who's really that much of a charlatan. It's just one possibility. And if I had to put my money on anything, I'd probably put it on the second option. Really, what you are is just an insecure child. And like a child who wraps a security blanket around them thinking that it will somehow grant them magical protection from all the things that would harm them, so do you wrap your theism around you like a security blanket, protecting you from the uncertainty that atheist philosophy would bring, and that you just don't want to think about the possibility that anything outside yourself isn't necessarily as you perceive it to be.
I wish I was as smart as Theologica37.
Because like I said before, I'm getting the impression that you're more concerned with sounding smart and trying to make yourself seem right rather than actually promoting conversation.
I wish I was as smart as Theologica37, and I can only hope to be. If you're subscribed to me and not him, go subscribe. He's very smart. Seriously, you're awesome.
But no, what gets me the most is that there are a lot of theists that actually look up to you. There are even people that I greatly respect that think that you are actually good. And here's the thing, they see you as this bastion of Christian intellectualism, when in reality, as I said before, your intellectualism is at best gilded by nature. Very shiny on the outside, but hiding something rather rotten on the inside.
Theologica37, as well as all theists, ground truth verification, factuality, and the authentication of logic in the external world on their God. Because of this, the entire theistic worldview is fallacious and invalid, since God is not a proper starting point and foundation, as God is not an irreducible primary nor axiomatic. Let's explore why. What brings Theologica37's theistic worldview to a logical close is because God is illegitimate as an ontic fount to ground anything, as it fails to instantiate the qualifications for a proper starting point and foundation. A true starting point and foundation, number one, names a perceptually self-evident fact. Number two, must not have its truth inferred from prior truths. Number three, must be conceptually irreducible. Number four, must be perceptually self-evident. Number five, must be objective. Number six, must be universal. And number seven, its truth must be assumed even in denying it. The Christian God, as well as all gods, fail on all seven counts to provide the epistemic and ontic credentials needed to be an irreducible primary, and thus theists necessarily beg the question on everything they presuppose, and consequently cannot know anything consistent with their worldview, or account for the affirmation of truth, actualize the external world, or account for induction. Theism is necessarily false.